those that's gonna be watching this later on. Shalom, shalom, family.
Shalom, shalom, family.
So the sound is
Shalom,
good.
shalom, family.
The sound is
So
good.
the sound is good.
Okay.
Shalom, family.
The sound is. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth in the same spirit, teaching his word and believing in his word. Lord willing, as a whole, that you continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Aquath, the sisters, the believers of his faith and his truth. Lord willing, you continue to pursue your law, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see, the title of this lesson is Truth and Ministry is the most important thing on the earth, right? And kind of thinking in my mind with the of everything that was being said at camp, um, I wanted to actually do a lesson on the channel and came to the thought of this truth, this ministry is the most important thing on the earth. Are you putting attention on the most important thing in this time, right? Do you care enough about your salvation? Do you care enough to know what's after this, right? If this kingdom falls, what's after this? Okay. So this truth, this ministry of Yahweh Shem Shai is not a hobby, it's not a trend, and it's not something for entertainment. It's not an optional lifestyle, right? This is this is you are chosen and selected for this. Eklige, divine selection. It is the most important thing on the face of the earth because it deals with life, death, salvation, and judgment and the kingdom. Everything in one. Life, death, salvation, judgment, the kingdom. You learn everything in this truth, right? Nothing you can possess in this world is compared to having the truth. Now, I don't know if my Bible is going to be G&T, but it's a beautiful account the brother Yeshaya brought up, and I might have to do a lesson on that. I might have to do a lesson on it. But the brother went to First Ezra, and I believe he went to the fourth chapter. I believe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read this. This is First Ezra, the third chapter. The point is verse 10, and the point is verse 12. But I'm gonna read verse 8 so you can get some context in there. The bodyguard's plan, verse 8. And then everyone wrote his sentence and sealed it and laid it under the king Doris's pillow and said that when the king is risen, some will give him the writings, and of whose side the king and the three princes of Persia shall judge that his sentence is the wisest. To him shall the victory be given, as was appointed. So the first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is the strongest. The third wrote, women are the strongest. But above all things, truth beareth away the victory, right? Truth beareth away the victory. Now you can get the full account of the truth part in First Ezra, the fourth chapter. Um, I think starting at probably 32. Yeah, maybe 32 or 33, and you just read down to 41, and you get the understanding how mighty the truth is. But the truth take away the victory. In the physical account, the truth is Yahweh Shai. If the truth is taking the victory at the end of all of this, that means that this is the most important thing in our life. Now, truth in general, the truth is mighty, just in general, the truth. But in the spiritual sense, you got to understand what truth is. Truth is Yahweh Shai, the word. Okay. That's the number one important thing. This is why you should be putting a lot of attention into the word, reading, hearing the word, hearing people break them down correctly. Okay. So this is Matthew chapter 16. If you're saying stupid things, you're just going to get removed from the channel. Okay. Yeah, you say any dumb thing, you get removed from the channel. This is Matthew 16, verse 36. For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Right? What can you give in exchange for your soul? Money, careers, relationships, status, comfort. All of those things are going to perish. The truth is eternal, forevermore. We just read the truth take away the victory. But just like the Lord said, a beautiful precept, heaven and earth shall pass away, but his words is going to remain. Okay? Especially when prophecies is fulfilled, those words is divine words, man. Without this truth, everything else becomes meaningless. Solomon said it in the book of Ecclesiastes. This is all vain, meaningless. Okay, let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 23, verse 33. It says, thy eyes shall behold strange women, and thy heart shall utter perverse things. I like it. That's not the one. Verse 23. I was at verse 33. It says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. Right? You buy the truth, you sell it not. Okay. So this shows that the truth has a cost. The loss of friends, comfort, reputation, sometimes even family, but it's worth everything you give up. This truth is worth giving up everything. Now, first, even dealing with the men of the Lord, when you go to Matthew, the 19th chapter, because you got to know what you're giving this up for, right? When you go to, what is it, First Corinthians, the 7th chapter, Paul speaks, especially for you men, it's better that you didn't even have a woman, because the women, even children, would take time, take you away from the Lord. It doesn't matter if you spend a day or hour. Guess what? A phone can take your time away from the Lord. This can take you from the Lord. But a woman and a child is a whole human, right? You got to dedicate time. Okay, a woman can be pregnant. Uh, uh, she want to go on dates. She want to go on trips. Spend time with me. It's 7 days out the week. She might want you to be in her face 7 days out of the whole week. You might live with her, still not enough, right? You gotta cater, let her know she feel beautiful. Then you gotta chill in her room and make sweet love with her. It's a lot. And then children, you want to play, they want to play. You gotta tickle them, go do certain things. A son, you throw the football. A daughter, she do baseball or soccer or hockey, rollerblading. You're gonna have to do something, right? Just to bond so that they can feel, oh, you love me. It's a whole I'm just speaking on natural things that we do, but it takes you away from those moments you could have dedicated on meditating on a lesson, reading, um, uh, and the less that you do on this side, it allows you not to keep up with the Joneses. It helps with having less insecurities, but a lot of those things take you away from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, just like too much excessive TV or video games or on your cell phone for things that are not pertaining to education. It takes you away from the Lord. This is why it's hard for our children to have a full attraction to Yahweh Bashar Shai because of either a TV or a cell phone or a tablet or a video game. This is truth. Even with women, of course, the ministry is for the men. But like, say if a woman has to be grounded, she fucking up, she slipping, she should be trying to hear the words of the Lord or her husband. Guess what? Say if she is starting to listen to a lesson, the babies might be coming in, running, making noise, or she having a cell phone. She got the lesson plan, but she just scrolling and knowing she a damn weak vessel can't even. You be like, yo, what did you learn out the lesson? I don't know, or might just say the same words. There's so many things that's distracting us, which we should have less of it. But if you married, you know we have to forsake our wives. Not like, man, fuck that bitch, I don't love her, I'm about to do. No, like, forsake. You're not putting the same love effort that you do for your Yahweh Shema Shai. It wouldn't be for your children. It wouldn't be for your wife, right? You do it as the role as a husband or a wife. But when it comes to your salvation, when it comes to the kingdom, you put Yahweh Shem Shai first, let alone that helps your children have an example of a believer. Now, I'm about to go back to this Matthew 28 and read that just to show about somebody forsaken. But I just had this precept. It just left me. It just left me. I'll get back to it. It's going to come back. This Matthew chapter 19, starting at verse 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Yahweh shall say unto him, Verily I say unto you that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So at the end, you should understand that all of this effort that you're doing for Yahweh Shem Shai, you're gonna get something in return. You're gonna get that 100-fold. That's why Lord willing I get to do this other lesson. Don't starve the sheep. You starve the sheep, that then they're gonna go elsewhere to get food. But we understand in St. John the 10th chapter, if a man enter another way, he's a robber or a thief unto the Lord, right? So you don't want to stop feeding the sheep because this is the most important nutritious mineral spiritually that you get to intake in your temple. This what makes you strong like the root of a tree. This what makes you continue to push. Okay, so let me get this. St. John 17:3. It says, and this is life eternal, that they might know that the only true power in Yahushua Mashiach, whom thou hast sent. Right? Salvation comes through the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Again, and this is life eternal, that they might know that the only true power in Yahushua Mashiach, whom thou hast sent. And how can we fully understand who Yahweh sent? By going in the scriptures. How can we truly know about Yahweh and Yahweh Shai? By going in these words, right? Salvation comes through the knowledge of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. We can only get that by reading. We can only get that by hearing the words, having an itchy ear to hear lessons. That knowledge is delivered through this truth in ministry, right? The knowledge, the wisdom, right? This is how eventually, this is the key for you to get the Rakakwadash, because somebody's teaching you these words. Eventually, if we see in St. John the 17th chapter, where the Lord said, uh, uh, he neither pray for them only, but those that believe through their word, the words that the apostles and prophets is teaching. You believe in these words. Eventually, what are you going to inherit at that moment? The Rakak Wadash, if Yahweh Shemal Shai is dealing with you. No truth, it equals no salvation. If there's no truth there, It's not taking you, leading you to salvation. Okay? This is Romans, the 10th chapter, verse 17. So then, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. This ministry feeds faith. Faith is required to endure to the end. Okay? Faith is the key, right? To continue to push you. Because another reason why, brothers, we should be speaking about faith a lot is because what's about to happen while the time Yahweh Shai coming, ain't shit gonna be peaches and roses. Yo, when Yahweh Shai come, you might look, not even, let me not say bummy. You gonna have what you got on your back, okay? You most likely might not even be near your house. You might not even be in your city. You might not. When Yahweh Shai return, the earth is gonna be, it's not gonna be the same. We're not gonna be just living all well unless you just was stupid and took the MOTB. Even though you're gonna have it worse, even having that too. This truth, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, regardless of the people that come on a comment and saying bullshit, those that watch it, then they watch, they leave, or they see the live. Oh man, I'm gonna watch this later and never watch it. Yo, this live ain't for you because this is not important to you. Every lesson that come on here, if you're not watching them or rewatching them, guess what? This walk is not important to you. This wisdom, knowledge, understanding, this truth, this ministry is the most important thing on the earth. This is more important than water. This is more important than toilet paper. This is more, look, it doesn't, man, this truth is more important than food and water. Okay? Faith is required to endure to the end. Okay? This truth separates us from the world, man. This is St. John, the 15th chapter, in verse 19. I start at 18. It says, if the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Right? This place, when it comes, when you come in truth, why you think most people in the world, they accept the lie more than the truth? Okay? Truth gets shit done. Truth have you looking at things differently. But we're so used to living a lie. Jake, you tell Jake, no, oh yeah, I know Jesus ain't white, and still be in fucking la la land, but don't have the heart, the desire to get the mysteries. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Some of us just be one, oh man, because of this and this, I read this book and that book, but you don't want to lead it back to what the Lord said. This was all set up by Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. This is the most important thing, man. Some of us is having babies and don't even know our purpose, our role. Okay, you got women that, oh, I want a good man, but you half of y'all women don't even fully understand a real good man is a man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? You got women over women killing each other over a man. This is a fact. A woman just killed another woman over her man because that was his little side piece. Are you kidding me? The next man most likely gonna be attracted to a whole nother woman. Like this side over here got us fucked up. You got little children plotting to kill their grandparents, killing their parents over a video game, over money. Like this is really going on, man. Because there's no truth in the house. Okay, your daughter sneaking around with a man, but you not edifying, letting her know now that she want to go fuck around. Guess what? You married. The truth gets shit in order. The truth gets stuff in line. The truth will have you have these damn freaking chitlin chicken women, right? Acting like women, right? But of course, hey, there's women that's of the faith that still act like a damn gremlin demon. But this truth puts more things in order. Okay. So once you receive this truth, you no longer fit in. You're a weirdo, right? You're like Lazarus. He was a bum, where some brothers would call my elders bums. Okay? It's better to be a bum in this thing. Yahweh Shai, did he come like a bum? What is saying Isaiah 53? Nobody was even like, oh my goodness, that's him, unless he was shining, right? Half of you women think real niggas is the one that got the jewelry and he could pay your rent. The same way I'm thinking, yeah, he wanted when can he hit it? When can he hit it? And then now you women got mileage on y'all thing. You still think you something, but when it comes to truth, it doesn't bother you. When men is out here saying they the prophets or the apostles, uh, another smuck. Watch when this shit really unfold. A lot of y'all gonna be like, dang, they was right. Some of you women that's giving your man a hard time, some of you women gonna humble down like, damn, this is a man of the Lord. Like literally, right? The world mocks and hates and rejects the doctrine. It's truth, right? This is proof you are on the right path, man. When people are making memes, videos, AI videos about you, family members and friends, they come on, man. You think some of your family ain't bringing you up in convo? They love you, but I bet you they'd be talking about if they, especially with that Drewski video, it came up. They probably laughed, yo, man, it's crazy. Our nephew out there doing this too. I haven't seen him in a long time. I don't know if he do it this same way, but them Hebrews is vicious, you know. But it's all the Lord's doing, man. This truth is not a joke, man. This is Second Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. It says, "Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith Yahweh Shem Al Shai, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you." This ministry calls you out of confusion, lies, and false worship. Really, uncleanness, right? These people of the world, right? Other religions, they're unclean. Now, of course, before we were unclean too, but are they willing to change from that? When you come in this truth, you have a different IQ. Some of you, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, man. No, we going by what Yahweh Shemal Shai says, right? And it's a lot of things that came to pass that's right in front of our faces, and it was all prophesied, and it's in these scriptures, right? Do you believe enough to be called crazy, right? This truth gives understanding of prophecy and times, just like Amos 3 and 7 that we always bring out. The Lord would do nothing until he revealed his secrets to the prophets. This ministry explains why the world is collapsing, right? Wars, famines, judgment increasing, the love and hate, spirits, the demons, angels, right? Who the nations truly are, who Israel truly is, who is the 12 tribes, where are they at? Why are they in this predicament? The Bible tells hidden gems. It tells natural gems. Even when you look at history, what's the number one Jake? Man, they be lying in those history books. Yeah, but not everything is lied upon. Do you believe it was a Rome? Yeah, man. You see the place of Rome. Everybody got mad pictures. They got it in the movie. Yeah, that's real. So that means if you just follow the trail of understanding Rome was real, the Greek captivity was real, the Persian Medes was real, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, all those was real. For us to get all the way to America, the mindset of a Senate, that all stemmed from the Greeks and the Romans. A lot of these beliefs, that stem from Egypt. Yeah, Egypt, man. All this stuff is real, but a lot of us never took the time because we so stuck up in our regular day lives. You know, that's why when this technology, when this MOTB hit, we gonna really see who really believes in the Lord, right? Your woman, when she ain't really got no food stamps, no cash assistance, she trying to work less hours. Watch when that shit really affects. Then you really just living off of one income. Then it might be hard for you to get $200. It might be hard for you to have $400. Then your money is truly just only going to rent and just food. Ain't no liquor. You might be able to get some cheap liquor, you know. Then you might have to get the doodle version of Wi-Fi, right? It's about to get to the tip of the iceberg. No kingdom lasts that long. And this truth is what's going to be the stability of our time, man. Let me get that. Is this the one we want? This is Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Right? This is going to keep us stable. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right now, I don't know about y'all, but this wisdom is keeping households stable. Those that are truly of the faith. It's keeping your mind, your patience stable. When shit really hit the fan, that's when whatever you learned, however, how much you applied it in your life, is going to see if you were serious about this. Are you applying it for this moment now? We're about to hit that moment, man. In a minute, it's going to be crucial for you to even want to go outside. The temperature is rising. Imagine all them people that had Kias. I bet you a lot of them was coming up with the mindset, man, if I ain't getting no, if I get a kid, nope, you know what? I'm gonna have to get a different car. All these now the young niggas they don't care about no license. Shit is getting real. Look how the government moving. Shit is getting real. Jobs, people is losing hours. Shit is getting real. Donald Trump talking about overtime. They gonna take away taxes. In a minute, jobs is gonna start looking at, nah, man. You know we're gonna have to shorten the hours because that's taking money. Nah, 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 nah. Like, yo, it's about to get real. Those bundles, those lace fronts, or a lot of y'all women just gonna have to be wearing y'all natural hair soon, or go back to the old ways with the tracks in y'all head. It's about to get. We gonna see a whole lot of bondage outside. Some of y'all gonna try to re-dye the wig you got, freshen it all up, and rock that. Yo, it's about to get real out here. Okay, Luke 21. I'm gonna only just bring out a few more. Luke 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So without this truth, people are gonna panic. With this truth, the elect understand and they prepare. And them looking up is because the same way how Yahweh Shai left is the same way he's gonna return. They looking up at the chariots. Us over here, I can only just speak about the brothers I labor with and his brothers in GMS, multiple brothers. They're looking up. Brothers is looking up. We looking for the UFOs, UAPs, the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is Acts chapter 1, verse 9. It says, and when he had spoken these things while they behold, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked standfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which was angels, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushai which was taken up from you into heaven shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. I'd have been like, wait, what? They didn't have the complete understanding like we do, especially in this time, because we're living in the end time. They thought the end time was that at that moment. It was way more to go. And now a lot of these same spirits is back on the earth now, right? And you're seeing certain events. Yahweh Shai is going to return the same way he got beamed up. Man, it's about to be amazing out here. Like the worse it get, the more beautiful it is because now the path is getting more clear. Yahweh Shai is coming soon, right? You see the arrivals through the prophecies, through the signs on the earth, the signs in the heavens, right? This is Matthew 24, verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom is Yahweh Shemashai have made ruler over his household to give him meat in due season? This truth is spiritual food. Have you been digesting your food lately? Have you been taking your time, scoop after scoop? Have you put in a little bit of extra salt and pepper to give it that season? It strengthens the elect. elect to endure persecution and tribulation. This what these lessons do. It's building up character, right? Your faith builds up your character. It makes you grow more into a stoic, right? To be that stoic. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We back. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Can y'all hear me? We back. We back. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Salaki family. Salaki. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. See, and I just had the precept. It came back, and then the phone. Dang. Now I lost it again. What was I saying? Okay. This last point where I said this truth it strengthens the elect to endure persecution and tribulation. Right. This ministry is building up character within you. Now, you just hearing a lesson is not building up character. You reading is not building up character. You applying it in your life, believing that this is the truth. This is it. It is building up characters. It is growing up attributes. Now, some of y'all women, some of y'all men might not know. Now, when you play 2K, you get certain attributes for your player, like shooting, whatever. You get to build up your attributes. The more you increase yourself in this ministry by applying it, you're building up spiritual attributes so that when these tribulations come, this affliction come, you'll be able to endure it. So right now in this moment, we're building up our spiritual attribute so that we could be a complete servant for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When you get this, let me see, St. John, the 6th chapter, verse 63. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, make alive, or made alive. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." This ministry keeps the elect alive spiritually in a dead world. Wherever you go, is dead people. You know when they said in the movie, it's dead people watching. You motherfucking right. Dead people. You get a phone call, your auntie, your mom, your cousin, they're dead. If they're not calling the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, they never taught you about Yahweh, they're dead. You was it once in that state too. You have to realize what you signed up for. You are working around dead people. It doesn't matter if they old, young. Oh my goodness, hold it. You know they're old, they're sick. Yeah, I know. Don't you know Yahweh Shema Shai? I know they sick. You know all the people the Lord slayed on this earth. He knew what they life, what they was living. If you not in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai and his truth, you are spiritually dead. It's still people fulfilling Revelations 11 and 8. They're dead bodies in the street of that great city. They were really dead from the neck up. Your mom, your auntie, your cousin, your best friend, your best friend all the way from high school, elementary school. Him, her, him, she, him, whatever. They're all dead. Okay, but what the spirit of the Lord, what it said, it is a spirit that quickeneth. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai make you alive. You can't make nobody alive, only Yahweh Shem Shai. He's the one that gives the increase. Okay, let me actually slide back to St. John 3. This is something that John the Baptist said. This is St. John 3 and 28. Ye yourselves bear witness of me that I said I am not the Hamashiach, but that I am sent before him. He that have the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom, which was John the Baptist, and today would be the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the teachers of his word. They are the bride. They are the friend of the bridegroom. We are friends of Hamashiach Yahushai. What standeth and heareth him rejoiceth greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This my joy, therefore, 4 is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease. He that cometh from above is above all. He that is of the earth is earthly, and speaketh of the earth. And he that cometh from heaven is above heaven. Yahweh Shai is the only one that came from heaven, but through the Spirit, even the elect men are not of this world, right? Because they were given a different script to actually come in the faith to be an example of the believers. It came back to me again. Oh, that's what I guess I needed to say. The precept came back to me. This is First Timothy, the 4th chapter. Gotta get it. First Timothy, the 4th chapter, verse 12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the in word and conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Just like the lesson, if the Lord allow me to do it, if not, it's gonna eventually come up. Um, to be the example of the believer, do not starve the sheep. Do not starve the sheep. This is the most important information. This is the most important thing on the earth. You not giving it to the sheep is you trying to hide what's important for them. In order to get salvation, you need the most important thing, and that's this truth. So we have to allow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to increase and we decrease. Just because you come in this faith, you have to continually be lowly in this thing and magnify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The more you teach, the more you spread the word. Who you think that's truly benefiting? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. On the other hand, is benefiting you too, because even when you go later on in that chapter of Timothy for you men, you're trying to save yourself and those that hear you. Okay, this truth is worth more than family and comfort and life itself. This is worth more than you, baby. This is worth more than all my dang chitlins. I mean, not my chitlins, my children. Okay, this is more than anybody you gonna add in your future. This is more than your homie, your cousin, your brother, your auntie. This is bigger than them. So we can't put nobody before Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is Saint Luke, the 14th chapter. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yeah, in his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. So if you can't take your burden and walk through with it, you're not fit, man. You complaining, you murmuring all the damn time. You are not a fucking stoic. Excuse my language. Every man should be working to be a stoic, and you women should be a reflection of that stoic every day. If you could say, if a woman could say, "Oh, babe, I see you grew," and then you turn, and then that man's supposed to be able to look at you and see growth. Can you look at yourself and be like, you know what, I see a little growth, but of course I do need to grow more, you know? And if you say you need to grow more, every day you should be sufficient. Just because you clean the house, oh man, I was cleaning, my back hurt all day. Man, I know it's brothers that's working crazier hours than me, right? You work at 12 hours on your feet lifting. Then let alone you might have to come home and move a damn couch. You might have to clean a whole house, right? Like my brother doing, clean a whole house. Come home, watch children while somebody sleep. Then think about a lesson. Wait, go feed the children. Then go back, do your lesson, and then do it all over again. And then let alone probably paying all the bills, right? Or contributing a more bulk of the bills, right? You're the money maker, or you doing this and that. It's no room for really of any one of us to fully even complain. Any Israelite, even for children. Hey, go take this trash out. Hey, go make this. Go make the bed. Go watch your sister. Really on this side, your children can't even really be fucking children on this side. You got pedophiles. You got somebody watching. You got a young boy trying to holler at your daughter. The daughter might not be too educated to give the right answer, right? Your son might be doing this and doing that, da 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 da. You can't even really enjoy shit on this side, you know? You want to do the most that you can do for the Lord. Then, even when you done studying all that, you got to make sure your children know the name of the Lord. You got to break down some of the laws, because if your children is a so-called believer, you got to sit down with them. You got to give them lessons. Then you're, well, oh, babe, I hope you do a lesson with me. But really, she's a grown woman. She can just sit and wait until a lesson is dropped. Wait for the Spirit of the Lord to put on that man or your husband to make up a lesson. The ministry not even about you, Vita. Hey, babe, can you do a lesson? Where's Mary Magdalene saying that? Right? We're not in the time. Oh, can you just go ahead and do? But guess what? It's men out here that is setting up they family. Hey, look, yo, everybody sit down. Let me do a lesson with y'all. You believe in the Lord, huh? You get these precepts, right? But the man's job is even more than that. He got to go feed the elect, because whoever in his house, he just got to follow the order, right? This ministry, when you really look at it, is always moving. Right now, it's 10:15 where I'm at. Right now, this whole motion is working for the next day. It's nighttime. That means we're ushering in the next day. It's no resting. This is a little baby vacation from work, going right back to work tomorrow. Do this shit all over again. And the elites is getting ready to bring forth the MOTB. You just surviving. You just living paycheck to paycheck. You just trying to get by. Then you get by, you get some extra bread, you spend that bread real quick. We about to hit income taxes season. Nothing on this side is more important than the truth. Nothing. Nothing on this side. This doesn't even mean, like when you go to Luke 14:26, where it says, hate not his father, mother, or sister. This doesn't mean literal hate. Really, hate in this verse really means to love less. It means nothing more than this truth, right? Yahweh Shai must come first. So if you love your father, your mother, your children, Yahweh Shema Shai come first. You just put him first. Like if I'm putting 5 hours with my children for Yahweh Shema Shai, if I'm giving them 5, I should be giving him 10. If I'm giving them 1, he should be at least getting 3. And it might be sometimes where your family don't get not one time. We lived it. You might be living with your family. They see you all the time. That's just that human trait. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. Everybody want more, want more, want more. Just imagine you serving Yahweh Shema Shai. All these captivities, we still haven't gave him enough yet. The enough is when he sends Yahweh Shai. We haven't even finished our course. Yo, as soon as you get done paying this, you only got a few dollars a child. Can I get this, Dad? Dad, can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get that? Then you like, man, I want to get it for him, but you gotta pay these bills. Then the next minute your wife come. Can I get this? Well, I really want to go here and go do this. I want to go do that. And then you gotta think what the Lord want. Okay, the Lord wants you to do this, and then you gotta hurry up and put that effort in. And then you just so amazed, you thinking about the word, you meditate, and then somebody, hey, you think you think you could do this? Hey, this new show coming out, you think you could watch this? And then your mind is like, damn, a man of the Lord gotta always keep thinking about others, those in his house, out his house, right? Then you gotta evaluate and think about Yahweh Shema Shai. Is he being worthy? Gotta constantly pray, repent, right? Because we in this flesh. When you really think about this truth, this is the most important and the most effective thing on the earth, man. The Lord knows what we going through. He knows it. But this is why we call on him, because his yoke is lighter. He'll make everything you got in the truth is light because of Yahweh Shai. This Revelations chapter 12, verse 11. It says, come him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives until death. Right? So you can't love your life until you die. Because when you die, you're gonna be with the Lord. And those that overcame, just because you just sat on your ass and didn't do nothing, oh, I did something for the fun. You have to have the mindset to every day you want to please the Lord. One way you want to find yourself being in the face of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Something to give you the smile about. Something to actually have a spiritual moment to say, yo, children, before y'all go play, I want to tell y'all something. Tell them something spiritual. Your wife, instead of, oh, I can't wait to go in the room, I can't wait for this. Why don't you actually tell that man, yo, something spiritual? You know, a man got to worry about hearing I all damn day. But that one thing, this is what for all the men of the Lord. When I get around the other brothers, you see a happy expression on brothers when they speaking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So imagine a brother coming home from work or whatever situation, and you softly, hey, yo, babe, I just wanted to tell you how amazing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is. Da 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 da. Boom on this lesson, or I was thinking about this dream. How that hits a man, that get him all excited. He tired as hell. Now he just got that fire in him again. Oh, she's speaking about it. You just off Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai might draw him another lesson he thinking in his mind. Most men don't want to come and hear problems right away, or oh babe, I can't wait till you just tear this up. Even though that's good, that's peace, that's a release for a man. But what's the most important thing? You know, if you believe this is a man of the Lord, you know that one thing that's going to get him on fire, what's going to turn his frown, his smile, even if he already happy, if he angry, you know what's going to turn that around? Hearing about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. When his children say, when he come in the house, Shalom, Dad, or Shalom, Ma," you know how that feels? That's greater than getting a paycheck. Your child saying Shalom, how about Shim Yahushai? That shit hit way, I'm sorry. That hit, that hit so amazing, man. Man, when your children saying that, oh man. Um, this second Esdras, the 8th chapter, 51. It says, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Right? So seek out the wait, actually, let's get more of that. What is it? Second Ezra 8. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 51 in the GNT. And it's what it reads. It says, but Ezra, you should be thinking about the glory that is waiting for you and those like you. This is what you should be having on your mind. And what's the only thing that pushed that? The glory that's waiting for you. What pushed that? The Bible, the word, this truth, this ministry. Islam is not pushing that glory that's awaiting you. Buddha, that big fat dude, man, that's not pushing nothing. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai been pushing this. This been his plan all along, man. That glory that's waiting for us. So this ministry, crowns, uh, um, immortality, the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, nothing else on earth offers any type of reward that's compared to what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to give us. This truth saved us from confusion and gave us understanding, prepared us for judgment, and sealed you for the kingdom. And what is that seal? The name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The seal is the doctrine. Okay? And you could be a sheep that just got a little bit of the doctrine. That little part of that doctrine is still this doctrine, but it's all of, do you believe? The Lord is looking, because when Yahweh shall return, is he going to be faithful on the earth? Or do he remember every precept? Your body is about to be changed. And the Lord already knows the work you put in. But your work is not going to get you there because it's all predestined. So if you was predestined to make it, guess what? Your works that you do on this side, even doesn't matter, is going to fit the narrative that you are of the elect. The elect, even if they don't know they not, the elect is not just sitting on their ass. Especially speaking about the men of the Lord, they're feeding the sheep. They're hungry. And you other elect is following the shadow of the word that's being brought out and you applying it in your life. You looking, you seeing signs. Oh, this not living. Some of y'all is excommunicating with social media. But some women coming in this faith is less outside, becoming real homebodies. So it's more women coming in this faith, and it might be a small number that's starting to just really like the little things. All that extra shit, all this about to be burnt. It's the little things. The number one thing that's important is devouring this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. There is nothing more important on earth than the truth, the ministry of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hold it, defend it, live it, and finish strong. When it goes to, like, I think Revelation 1, where it says keep the prophecies. When you go into the word keep in the Greek, it means to guard, observe. So you got to keep what's being told to you. Hold it, defend it, live it, love it, and finish strong. When you in the gym and you working out, you, like Yarman always say, it's always good to have somebody to motivate you that's there. And then you got you struggling with this one. Man, give me one more, give me one more. And then you just struggling pushing that weight. That one more, you want to finish strong. If we're in the end times right now, we're in the end times. What does that mean for you? Think about it. What does that mean for you? Do you believe we in the end time? Yes or no? If you say yes, what does that mean? Finish hard, right? Every day you should be feel like you worked hard, right? You working hard for your how about Shemi Awashai. Working at my, oh, well, we're gonna have a busy night, y'all. I'm gonna work good enough. I'm not gonna overly work for them. But for your how about Shemi Awashai, is your effort matching your work ethic in this world? Or is you going harder? Finish strong, man. If the Yahweh Shai returning, yo, to get drafted on the team, you gonna try to do your best on that combine. You're gonna try to finish strong so that you can get a top number for the draft. You know what, man? I wanna get drafted in the fifth. I already performed in college, but now we do this combine is gonna increase my draft, and it might help me be first string. Finish strong, man. Right? So Lord willing, this edifying, this truth, this ministry is the most important thing on the earth. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well through the Spirit. Almighty Shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, as a whole, that you all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Aqua, the sisters of His faith and His truth. Lord willing, you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, again, this was an edifying lesson through the power and the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. With that, Shalom, Shalom, Abba, Abba.